all I have.
So,
Why do you ask?
Why do you come at me like the way you came at me?
Why did you come at me the way you came at me? Does a
How
bicycle
did I
does a
come at
dice
you?
does a bicycle get
No, I came
registered
at
by
you
the Department of
because
Vehicles?
when I pull in here, there's several citizens that indicated your bike is in a handicap spot and brought it to my attention.
Well, no
And
citizen
so
had to bring it to your
I asked the
attention. You
guy
could
out
see
front, I
yourself.
said, "Where's this guy at?" And he says he's inside. So I said, "I'll talk to him." So I approached you, and then you come at me like I'm being a dick or something. And I don't understand. Like, if you got an issue with me personally,
No, I personally do not have an issue with you. But like I said, for this right here, does this require to be registered with the Department of Motor Vehicles? And is there a place card that goes with this?
Okay,
There is none. I'm still disabled.
If I answer your questions, are you going to change your mind about what you did or anything? I mean, is that really why you're asking me?
I've already had this discussion before, okay? And I've been answered by the police,
Okay.
not you, okay? And this was at Ralph's parking lot.
All
All right, and I called them myself in regards to this, okay?
I'll let you
To
know
ask.
as far as legally taking a handicapped parking spot.
When you're
you
handicapped and disabled.
You have to have a placard, and you can't obstruct the handicap. So there's two things. You can't obstruct a handicapped parking spot, and if you're parked there, you have to have a placard for that parking spot. Those are, and then the other thing is that a bicycle, including recumbent tricycles, have to adhere to the rules of the road, even though they're not licensed with the Department of Motor Vehicles. You still have to stop at stop signs.
I agree.
Drive on the right side of the road.
All day long, yes.
Okay? You can't have your cell phone and ride your bicycle. So you have to adhere to the rules of the road. So I don't know if that answers your question. If you don't have a placard, like if it's a bunch of other people, like what are they going to do about it? I don't really care that much. There's other parking spots. However, when other citizens are expecting me to enforce the law that maybe they would like me to enforce, that puts pressure on me to do something. But I don't understand. It's not like you're a kid or something. Like I can't come at you with about something. You have clip-on pedals, and you're walking around with a dog inside of 7-Eleven. Are there any objective? Like, how would I know that you're a disabled person based on what I saw?
I took my dog into the store. She has a tag on her collar that says service animal. There's plenty of disabled people that have placards, that run, that do all kinds of sports, okay? And illegally abuse the law and have a placard, okay? They have a placard, okay? Because I'm explaining to you, that bus came by, I need to raise my voice.
You don't have a placard, and you're walking around fine, and you have clip-on.
I'm not walking around fine. I have a gait.
From what I saw,
you are a medical doctor now, and you can go ahead and do an examination, and you can tell me that I was walking without any problem.
I'm not a doctor.
Then you have no right to make that judgment.
Well, what do you mean I don't have the right to make the judgment? It's my job to make the judgment. I have to make a judgment.
You're supposed to say, sir, are you disabled? That's what you're supposed to say. You're supposed to say, sir, are you disabled?
No, I'm not supposed
it's
to
a
say
question, yes.
No, I
it's
don't.
a civil rights violation.
I'm not required to say that.
Actually, you are. If you're going to ask somebody about their disability, you have to ask.
I didn't. I said, where's your placard? That's the law. I'm not inquiring about your disability.
Do you believe me that I can't get a placard for a bicycle? And does that mean that I'm not disabled?
I don't know.
And do you know in the United States of America, you don't have to have a driver's license to drive unless you're driving for commercial?
You can't park in a handicapped spot without a placard. I know that. That's what I know, sir.
Well, I would have to say that when I went down to the police department and spoke with the police in regards to this parking, they must have given me some misinformation, okay? And when I called them from the Ralph's parking lot in regards to this same issue, they must have given me some misinformation.
Well, I'm just wondering how to avoid having, you seem really like you're looking for a confrontation, and I don't understand that. And if you want to do that...
You guys look like you're looking for confrontation.
I'm looking for shade right here. Okay, but is everything I say you're just going to repeat back to me? I'm trying to have a conversation. Right?
I know, but you're having a conversation when you have your hand on your gun, Okay, so I'm not going to be civil with you.
Why?
You had your hand on your gun in there because you're threatening, intimidating with your hand on your gun. You understand? How many seconds does it take to pull that and pull the fucking trigger? Okay? So you're intimidating, you're threatening, you're harassing. All over me being parked in a handicap zone when I have a disability and I qualify. I just don't have a fucking car.
Yeah, so you can't park there. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
And I was told the exact opposite from someone else that wore a badge and had one more stripe than you have on your shoulder. Okay?
Well,
So I'd like to find out what's the truth.
Well, the truth is, the law says you have to have a placard to park in a handicap spot. That's what the law says. Okay? And the law also says you can't, you can't walk a handicap parking spot. That's it. But I mean, I'm wondering if I'm going to run into you again, am I going to have, like, do I have to change my outfit? And do I have to talk to you in a different way?
Yeah, civilly.
So I
and not put your hand in your gun when you talk to me. That's disrespectful.
How do you figure that?
How do I figure that?
Yeah.
Because all day long you guys kill people, so it's a threat. It's intimidating.
You know how many people I've killed?
I don't know. I don't know if you have. But I know when you put your hand on your gun, when you talk to a civilian, and he's not in a confrontation, and I don't have a weapon, you're intimidating, you're threatening.
80% of communication is nonverbal. And you're confrontational. And I'm just wondering.
I like the way that you're holding your posture, and you have your hands in a demeanor where it's not threatening.
Ever since you said that, I haven't had my hand on my gun. So I haven't done that. I'm trying to respect some of your wishes. I'm not going to respect all of your wishes because I don't know you. I don't know if you're armed with a gun, right? Did I pat you down?
Don't have a gun. You don't have a right to.
I don't even know your name.
Right.
I mean, okay. So, but my point is how can I avoid this? You know,
we are living in the last days. Things are going to get worse. What we just did right here is minimal compared to what happens out there right now here in the city of Los Angeles. Someone's getting shot by an officer, or an officer is getting shot by somebody else, or shot at, or a knife pulled out. So you understand there's confrontation all day long. So don't come up to me with posture and being a bully. Just say, hey, sir, is that your bike out there? And could you please move it because I got some citizens that want you to move it, or I got to give you a ticket. You said that first off. And I explained to you that I was disabled.
Would it be easier for you?
No, because I will go to court, I will contest it, and you will have to appear, okay? So that's not easier for me.
It's not easier for me, too. So, I mean, I don't understand you. That's what I'm trying to get across, is I don't understand why you come.
But you're not going to understand me, all right?
I mean, I explained why I approached you in the first place.
We're not going to understand everybody, all right? Just like we don't understand our president of the United States. We don't understand Hillary Clinton. We don't understand Donald Trump.
In the future, if I deal with you, I'm going to do minimal amount of talking. It's a communication. I'm just going to keep it to a minimum. But I'll write you a ticket. And we can talk and argue with the judge. They'll make me go there, but I get paid to go there, and that's cool. I don't really, it doesn't matter.
It will matter because I won't be parked there next time. And I'm going to go do some research, okay?